or welcome all Earthlings. Now, as you know, I haven't uploaded on YouTube for a very long time. Boom. I have just recently, I did a recent video yesterday. It was a liquid that could change colour, and I actually tell you how you do it and stuff like that. But just to give you a quick heads up, if you haven't watched that video already, you will need some of the non-household products, Nerds. Don't know if you can get them in America, if you are watching this in America. But yeah, Nerds. Obviously it's backwards for you because it's on the camera. Nerds. Sound and colour. Yeah. So they're things that you can buy from the pound shop. It's just, you know, they're simple, and they change the colour. I have no idea what's in them that makes them change the colour, but they change the colour. Hold on for a second. Now, anyway, as you know, on some of my first videos, I used to wear like a thimble for my trademark, but now I wear a scarf. I'm going to wear a scarf from now on when I do like science videos and stuff like that, which the changing colour one was a science video. Anyway, I got a big tub on that video to put the coloured liquid in, and used spoons and stuff like that. But that tub, then all the coins that were in it came out because I tried to make a human sieve out the slinky. And what I thought my next science video can be made today, because all those coins that were in that tub I put in again, and I put in water with the coins, and now I did a science video because coins in water go rusty, face facts. But I thought about, what about if we put coins in ice for 3 days? 3 days. Would the coins rust? Now the coins right now are downstairs in my freezer in a very big tub full of ice, and I have to go get them right now. I'll be back with you in a minute. Gringo, very good, very good. That's too cold. Well, this is the result that I got. You see all the coins in the bottom there. I mean, I can hold it upside down, and the ice just doesn't come out. It's like glass. You see that 2p down there? And if you look from the top, it's like an absolutely complete. I mean, like, it's that cold. Like, on top of the layer, it's not that cold. Got all the coins in there. It's unbelievable. But you can't, there's like, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but can you see, like, a little round mark there? That coin, that round mark there, was this coin here. You see, like, a roundish shape in there, and then there's a mark in here where a coin has moved. Now ice is meant to be very strong. Like when I feel it, it just feels like plastic. It's that cold. Now I have a quick way to melt this. Give me a moment. Now, as we all know, dangerous things can happen, children. So I'm just gonna wrap this up in my scarf for a second. Basically, I can hold it now for a little bit longer time. Okay. There's an easy way to break this. Alright, this cannot break. I think I've just found that out. So one way we can do this. The ice is slippy as well, so like let's think. I could probably make a heat generator, which would take about 2 minutes to melt half of it, so probably all of it would take about 4 minutes. Trying to think of a quick way before I'm just thinking of a really good way that could actually work. If I had a Bunsen burner, that'd be pretty cool. I just need somewhere to dig into it. I'm back at home. Safety comes first. Put Perfect. In about 5 days it should be in. Okay, right, so. Wear goggles, children. Now, as I'm cracking away, these are called ice crystals. Well, it's just obviously blocks of ice, but because it's so condensed ice, it is called ice crystal. It will obviously melt eventually, but not for a while. It doesn't start to melt, and that's what you call an ice crystal. And you can get like a live ice crystal that are alive, obviously. And in my tub, the outer ring is ice, but you see all this like white thing in there? That's where all the ice crystals are. I think they call it mother ice base, or just ice base, or just ice. The compact ice, like on Minecraft, you have compact ice and you have ice. This one, look, this is a perfect ice crystal. And this is what you try and spend most of your life keeping alive. Like, you can only put it in the freezer 8 times in your entire life, and the rest of the time you can get like ice food, which keeps it alive. It just makes it's like really cold. And you can put it in a nitrogen freezer. Not a nitrogen freezer, you know, that really cold gas thing smoke. Right. Right, I think if I start. Right, now what I need to do with the sides is sort of in a way destroy them back in a moment. Anyway, if you guys are looking for another cool reaction to do, then what you can do is you can get like fizzy pop or something. Or something fizzy anyway. And you can freeze it for about a day. Or maybe 6 hours. And then when you've frozen it, if you dig into it a little bit, it doesn't matter if it's got a little bit of liquid in it, but if you dig into it and put salt on it, the ice might not melt, but it'll we will get into it. Just got to get a technique right. You know when you see those ice climbers like sticking in a climate. I'm sure there's lots of pieces that flick off when they're climbing as well, obviously. One hit me in the face. It's like really, really cold as well. So we can see how many ice crystals there are. Ice crystals are sticky. Not many, obviously, but soon we'll let the whole ice bottle will be in here soon. Jesus Christ. We're in quite far now. What's that? There's that song from Frozen that goes, dig the ice and dun 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 dun. What is that song? The ice song? I'm wearing my mum's gloves, by the way. Like, mine are just like, you know, those black woolly ones that are pretty useless. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 Like 20 minutes later. 20 days later. That was close. It's all on my top. So much ice. So as you can see, I'm making a right mess of it. Now, I just want to explain one scientific fact to you. On the top of the coins, there's like a white, snowy, powdered substance. But beneath the coins lies their full trueness. And I can see that none of them have rusted. But the really, really cool thing is that white substance. I call it the growth of the ice, because the ice has obviously grown, because you can see like the roots, and you can see that the roots have gone up, turned and curled and compact themselves into ice all around, which means hopefully if we get down there in time, there shouldn't actually be that many what should we call them? There shouldn't be that much alive ice down there. That's why I said there's like a mother base for the ice. to stop the ice going all over my room, what I can do is just put this fork out for a minute. Now, I do know one special technique that the ice carvers must have done. I don't know how they could have got the ice without this, because what are they called now? Inuits. We used to call them Eskimos. Sorry if that's offensive to anybody, but now we call them Inuits. You know, the people that live in the ice. It's very cold. But I've always wanted to try an igloo. See what it's like. Better. Did you guys hear that as well? We've made a crack. We've made a crack from the very top of the ice line to here. Now that's either human strength that made that noise, or the roots. We've cracked one of the roots, because the roots, inside the roots of the ice is flowing water. Inside of the roots of the ice there is flowing water. I don't know what the actual roots of the ice are called. I know they have a proper name. But this is what happens when you freeze coins, because that white substance on top, I don't know if it'll still be there when we get them out, but you know. Watch this. Ugh. This liquid should do just quite the trick. An extremely sticky liquid, but it gets the job done. Hopefully that should sink in and mark a coin, hopefully. If it doesn't, then it's just there for safekeeping. Not even a flick can knock that over. You probably can't see it, but it's that sticky. I'll back in a minute. dun, dun, dun. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. You probably might not. But like sweets and sugar and salt together obviously don't make a reaction in themselves, but they can make the salt Jesus Christ. This might be a little bit too much salt. That's alright. Like literally the salt gets turned into a liquid. Right, and then you can get some nerds. Put the nerds in. Because I've made a crack, that now gives me the chance to, obviously the deepest point in the ice. Hold on. I find all these science experiments of not my cousin, my mum's auntie's Jude's dad, basically. Any of you guys know Jude, it's my mum's auntie's son. That is the mother. I mean, mum's auntie's son's father. So mum's, my mum, auntie, so my mum's sister, her husband, that's where I get them from. Yeah, forgive me, I'm not a very good drawer. So you have an ice level here, which is this curly line, look. Oh, you can't even see that, can you? Right, so imagine a pot of ice. You have the ice layer, which is the very top of the ice, okay? You make a crack, right? No, you make a digging into the top of the ice. Can you see that? You see that curly line there? That curly line, and this is my digging, this curved pouch here. That's my digging. And then I've made a crack down to the root layer, which is the Z line. I just draw a load of Zs. Okay, so I've made a crack through the root line to the very bottom. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a liquid that melts ice in there and hopefully go down to the crack and resolve all these roots. Go down this crack and resolve all these roots so it gets rid of the roots, and then this ice will just easily melt, which it's all doing right as I speak. Just got to get it. Like, there's literally nothing more I can do. But show you things. And I know what I'm going to show you. I have all this ice in this pot, right? You might want to cover it up when you've put that sort of substance that melts ice in. Just basically all you need is salt and a cordium. A cordium is like lime cordium. I can't really explain. Just a juice. Get orange juice or something. And then you're going to want to put some ice in there so that stops it from the things when you have the dig and that liquid that you've put in goes down to the bottom. the roots will melt, as I've just explained on that piece of paper. But the crack that you've made is still open because the liquid that you've put in and the substance that you've put in goes down to the bottom and spreads out like that and works its way up to melt the ice. Well, when it goes down, because it's all out, there'll still be air that can come up that crack, because when it melts, it's obviously making space, and air can go into that space and out of that space. Like when we breathe in, goes into our lungs, and we exhale carbon dioxide. So we inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, and it's basically what the ice is doing. It's inhaling the liquidy substance, and it's exhaling all the room and the air and stuff like that is coming out. And that's why when that ice that I've put on top moves or melts or does anything, when it just moves or melts, I can tell that the liquid has gone down that crack. It might never get down that crack, but it'll go down, hopefully, and it'll lay down, and then when the ice moves or does whatever, I'll know that that liquid is down there and I can keep digging down to help the liquid melt it. I hope you got that. You probably didn't. Right, now because I put another layer of ice on, I'm gonna put another layer of salt on. Yeah, right. I think it's got in there. I'm not too sure. These ice crystals will help me notice a difference. Right, let's get back into digging. Yeah, I can tell that I've got much deeper in. Right, let's get some more ice crystals out. Just get some stuff out here. There we go, right. Did you see that? Watch this. Watch. We've got a coin free, right? Yeah. Watch. You see it move? Wow, it's actually made quite a deep mark. Right, we're getting in. We're getting in. I think we might have just got into the roots, actually. So we're getting somewhere now. So many ice crystals and stuff. Now, what the nerds have started to do is they've started to, let's say there's a little hole in the ice, and the nerds have hit that hole. They've opened that hole a little bit, and they've just gone in that hole, and they've sort of like made the hole bigger and got space for me to dig. So So that substance is working really. Okay, get them back up. I'm sort of letting the ice melt by itself and letting the substance do its work. But the thing is with the coins is that we still got roots in there. Some roots have been, like here, the roots are non-stoppable, and they die down. There's no roots there. We can start digging there. Oh right, that's where I must have made my crack. I'm doing the scraping technique now. It scrapes the ice. All good things, all good things. Right, give me a second. Right, I'm holding the power here. To do something pretty good, pretty good. Right, guys. I'm gonna have to get back to you on when it melts. So there's gonna be a part 2 to this video. Peace out, though.